Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox and I'm back with another Epic 7 video. So this is my alt, my second account, and yeah, I rolled it so I would use 3 and 4 star heroes to try to be as efficient as possible. I'm farming Golem 8. This is like quickly to show you what my team looks like. Sort this by CP. For Golem I'm using Karin and Rose, using Armin in the front line, Karin for the poison, and Katis is my healer, but Armin actually heals quite a bit and provides barrier. The skill ups that I've done so far has been like this for Karin. So this is on a 4 turn and on a 4 turn, so it speeds up the runs. And for Katis I'm trying to get the -1 turn cooldown here. This is at 50% chance to decrease attack. This is huge because it cuts the attack in half. You're taking half the damage. Karin Rose debuffs the boss, keeps attack and defense buff on herself, increase her survival because her survival stats are not that great. She does quite a bit of damage. There's no defense down in my team unless I decide to pop the second guardian. This decreases the speed of the Golem. He's already really slow, but anyways, I'm using her, so decrease the combat readiness of the Golem as well. But it's been working out. And it is safe. Armin, barrier, and heals. And there's a decreased hit chance debuff here, and poison for 3 turns, and also increases her own defense. It's a her. It's not a him. This is this can stun, but doesn't work on a boss. And also I've got Tarnar Guard. Of course he doesn't have gear quite yet, but he's in the roster. Got Nemunas as well, and Lorena, she's using the Abyss Lifesteal set, the first one, item level 57, which was tier 4 before. And yeah, I mean she does a lot of damage. Don't have crazy artifacts. Daydream Joker. Oh, I got lucky and got an Aureus from Adventure. I think I got 3 or 4 free 4-star artifact, like Adventure and the side event combined. This account is like, how old is it? To be honest, like, it's not about how long you play, how many days you've played when you start the game. It's about how many hours you play, because you see how much Skystones I have. I could technically go on and progress and play non-stop for at least a month. That's how it's been on my first account, and that's how it will be on this account as well. Total login 17, and yeah, I mean, I was, after like a few days I was already doing Golem 7. Golem 8 took a few more days, but it's just because I didn't have enough time to invest and just like progress, like sit down and just do all the adventures and all that stuff. So yeah, this video is about summoning. So I will buy 4 and 5 star tickets instead of the Galaxy bookmarks, because I mean, I don't care about the wow, that's how it summons. Oh my god, Karin, that was so quick. No way, that's she's so good. Wish I could get her on my main account. Wow, Karin. Well, that's gonna help for wyvern. There's a wyvern 11, Golem 11, and banshee 11 that were released. Oh my god, Karin. OP. That was so quick. Just press the thing and it's like just straight up summons. Good lord. Alright, let's go another last one. Oh, Katis again. Oh, what's the odds though? Duplicate. Oh well, memory imprint. Memory imprint. But it's fine, I'm gonna use 4 and 5 star summoning tickets on this account, and we'll see how how this account can progress. Sort this by levels. Where are they? Recent, maybe? Here they are. Karin, not awakened yet. Crit chance increase for the back spot and the top spot in the formation. Well, defense increase 2.9%. That's pretty good. Guess I'll have to just keep this copy and make a Catus into a 5-star, and that could be one of the fodder when I want to 6-star my Catus. Okay. Yeah, that was quick. Now for the summon, there's a leak on the next banner hero, and it looks to be a Soul Weaver. And I'm just gonna save. I'm just gonna save for that banner, I think. 5-star Fire Soul Weaver that, I don't know, she's like, she chants, she like buffs the group. Not quite sure on her abilities. I have to go back and read up on that. But yeah, I'm not gonna pull for Violet. This account, I'll mostly focus on Golem. So Karin is nice, but Karin is for wyvern. Or you could use it in banshee as well, but she's mostly for wyvern. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. She could be my farmer. She's a pretty good farmer. She just keeps on going, actually. It's decreased cooldown. Yeah, I mean, let's see real quick. You crit, you decrease your cooldown for 1 turn. So this is 4 turn, and this is what, 6? 7. Down to 6 if you skill it up. Yeah, I mean, 3 turns to get this back. You use it, then you pop this. This thing is 3 already, and then it becomes 2, and then next turn, yeah. Multipliers are pretty insane on her from what I remember and her stats. Let's see here. Crit chance, survival stats. Okay. 113 speed, that's good. High attack. Very cool, very cool. Wow, those summon, like, I was wondering why there wasn't any button to like do the summoning for these things in here. It's because it just instantly summons. Alright, well, there you have it. Those are my my non-Moonlight summons. I would say that, I mean, if I didn't start with the Catus, that would have been crazy. I actually started with, this was my initial pool. It was a Catus, it was Armin, it was Kairos, it was, I actually got Tarnar Guard just before from the summoning after 1-4, and I got Carmen rolls in that selective summon. That's crazy. Like all you see at the Tato, I got him from the selective summon. And I got 2 Daydream Joker as well. I mean, it's 3-star, but still, it was when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's my team right there. That's crazy. So yeah, if you're starting in this game, I would say like definitely start with Kairos 3-star. I still don't have a Kairos on my main account. Over 80 days played as free to play, and like Kairos is huge when you start early on. So yeah. I could actually show you guys my team. Alright, so that's, of course. Let's just get those with level 1. It's great because like I got a bunch of Sky Stones and a bunch more that are coming up. And yeah, I mean, stage 11 was released. They kind of revamped all the drops from the hunts, so that was a perfect perfect time. Okay, let me just do one more. And I'm slowly climbing in arena, but like my team is nothing serious. But it shows that like I'm seeing so many teams with 4, 5-star like Nat 5. I'm slowly climbing. That's my defense. Lorena, Carmen Rose. I mean, Carmen Rose can be replaced by Karin now. Armin and Akatis, they're okay. Thing is, I definitely need a defense down with this team. If Karin goes first, Lorena will follow. If Karin goes first with defense down, thing is, Karin's gonna go, but I don't have Rihanna and Luciella, so she's just gonna use skill 3, and then it's gonna have to wait for the next turn for that defense down debuff. But still, she'll be better than Carmen Rose. Carmen Rose is super squishy. There's quite a few says in early leagues, so she's just getting just popped like instantly. And yeah, let's go in there. It says that my team is weak, but my team is definitely not weak. Yeah, that Oreos does help, but I can do it just fine without it. We'll see how my health goes down. I've just been like auto running this as I'm playing on my first account. I'm running 2 phones. So look at the barrier, like it's okay, it's okay. It scales off of Armin's defense. It's when like she uses skill 2 and it increases her own defense, and then she uses skill 3. It's the difference. It is noticeable. For skill ups, I'm going kind of all in on Akatis. That attack down debuff 50% chance is totally worth it. I mean, it's cutting the Golem's damage in half, and then the Golem is slowed by Carmen Rose. I've got Armin and Akatis together working on keeping the team alive with healing and barrier. Akatis can remove debuffs. Carmen Rose can remove the buffs on the Golem. So, like, the Golem cannot have the attack buff. I mean, sometimes the Golem has it, but in most cases it doesn't. And then Kairos, what happens is that all these debuffs, the duration is getting increased from Kairos' skill 2, because it extends all debuffs by 1 turn. And if she soul burns, well, not soul burn, sorry, if she uses skill 3, she gets an extra turn, and it empowers skill 1 or 2. So if she goes 3 and then use 2, it increased those debuffs duration by 2 turns instead of 1. So here she goes, going with the attack. She has pretty good effectiveness, and like 3 dots right there. I have defense down on Akatis and Armin. I mean, I'm not taking much damage. Of course, that healing is definitely annoying. Now the buff happened. I got attack down on the Golem, so really, like, it's not a big threat. Like, he's definitely not as dangerous. Carmen Rose, she's squishy, but she's got that defense buff. Poison again. Now Akatis cleans up. And if you guys don't know the mechanics, Golem like gets a bunch of defense over time, and when he attacks, it gets removed. Attacks all enemy, defense down for 2 turns, triggering shockwave that deal additional damage. Counter attacks with an AoE attack when attacked with full cooldowns. Like, you need to attack the Golem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Is it 5 times? 5 or 6? It's 5 times. So I still have the speed down, I still have attack down on him, and a bunch of poison effects. Looks like the maximum is 8 debuffs. There it is. Wait, is that more? That's more. It's 10 now, or maybe it's been 10. I remember it's been 2 lines. Yeah, so maximum debuff is 10. Look at now, look now. It just increased the debuff duration. It's godly. It's so good. That's why you start with Kairos. You just like you can start farming Golem so easily. I can do Wyvern 7 and I can do Banshee 6, but Golem 8 is not a problem, and I'll be able to do Golem 9, 10, and eventually 11. 11 can be poisoned. I checked earlier. This randomly stuns one enemy. Look at how much damage he just takes. 70,000 health. That's almost as much as Wyvern 10 health. Wyvern 10 has 80,000 health. And you have to go through his crazy defense. And he's getting buffed with attack and defense. But Carmen Rose taking that off. Carmen Rose actually doing quite a bit of damage. If I was able to apply defense down on the Golem, it would like... she would go crazy in terms of damage. But she has Daydream Joker as well. Daydream Joker is helping her. She's getting speed buff as well, and she's going quite often. Speed buff boosts your speed by 30%. Attack buff is 50% attack increase. Defense buff is 60% defense increase. Defense down is 70% defense decrease on the enemy. Poison deals 5% of the enemy's max health. So like look at how many look how many turns these things are gonna last. It's like it's over. Even if he's getting healed, doesn't matter. I could have someone that applies on healable like Hazel, but I mean I don't need it. I don't need it. I want to build Hazel for later on. Attack set, attack percentage on the ring. That's good. Crit chance substats. Yeah, that's good. These are actually used for crafting item level 85. It drops there already. Battle result. I've seen Carmen Rose higher than that, but it's usually like this. Kairos is leading by quite a bit. Carmen Rose, like the Daydream Joker on her is dealing quite a bit of damage. And it might actually scale with crit damage. I need to test it. I've been hearing that it does scale with crit damage, like it's like Bellona skill 1. Scales off of crit damage and I think maybe defense down. I doubt it. It sounds too good. It sounds too good. I'll have to test it. If you know the answer, let us know in the comment section. Look at the healing. Armin and Akatis, like pretty much the same. And Armin is a tank. Armin heals and applies barrier. The thing is, it's because the Akatis heals everyone. Her skill 2 doesn't really heal much, but it applies invulnerability. Armin does AoE heal, heals the whole team, and applies barrier for the whole team. So it's really like great in terms of survival. Katis, I'll do -1 turn cooldown on her skill 3. Armin, I don't think I'm gonna invest because skill 1 stuns, and stunning it doesn't do anything for a boss. But I really like Armin's kit though. It's such a good hero. But I will leave her the way she is, I believe. Kairos definitely can use her in so many floors in the Abyss. That's why another reason why she is so great. Why you should get her early on. So let me just how much gold? 25 mil already. Ancient coins. My sanctuary is Heart of Orbis. Just like get that ASAP. 233. It's priority number 1, and then it was High Command 210 for these 2 ancient coins missions, the most efficient ones, and then Forest of Soul 330. So I'm pretty much good here. I could do 333, could save up my stigma until it's 333, or I could work on the crafting. I'm in no rush to work on crafting just yet, but I do have materials. Like you see, 181. I can already start crafting. I can make 3 item level 85 items. But I should be able to push into Golem 9 and 10. I'm trying to like do it with 5-star heroes. I'm like trying to get gear that is worth upgrading. But it might be rough. It might be rough. Like Carmen Rose might need to be replaced by Hazel. But if I do that, I will apply on healable. I will get some healing. But I'm not going to be able to dispel this attack buff. And I mean, it's mostly about the attack buff on the Golem that's dangerous. And slow him down. Speed down is not a huge deal. He's already super slow. He got plenty of time to act. But that debuffing that she does is great. Here's my gear. As you will notice, the gear that I've been enhancing mostly is because it's like 4 substats that are useful. Besides some pieces like this rolled flat health a few like twice, I believe. I got unlucky on this one. The flat health, flat attack rolled a few times. Labyrinth rewards. That's why I'm doing 100 exploration in the Labyrinth. Daydream Joker. Lorena Lifesteal said you can check the substats that it rolled. I'm using Ascending Axe because her crit chance is not so great. It's buffing it. 18% on top of what she has. So I mean it's 71%. That's pretty good to start with. Armin. I mean this minus the attack percentage, it was pretty good. +9, +12 on this, because I mean everything was good beside the crit damage. I don't need that, but you will notice like she is on full defense sets because she scales off of defense. Health, defense, speed, effectiveness. This was an easy +12. I'm not gonna +15 low item level gear, but it was definitely worth +12 because all the substats are good, and it was already epic from the Labyrinth, by the way. This as well from the Labyrinth. It's +12 as well, higher item level. Substats are great as well. This from the new Hunt revamp. Now I got this from Golem. This I decided to +3 just to see the substat. It was good, but there's flat health, so I'm not gonna push it further. I'm gonna wait for something good so I don't waste my resources. And of course that Aureus was like an instant enhanced. It's +12 now. I should probably work on, I need to get it to +15, but it does take quite a bit. Like if you get something like an Aureus, yeah, you get it +12, but don't forget about your auto artifacts. This is +9, +6 because I don't use her too much. Lorena is mostly for farming and pushing adventures. Yeah, so Kairis +14 here. I mean, Prophetic Candlestick. I figured the Golem keeps on doing area attacks, so she's getting hit, so why not just use Prophetic Candlestick? It's gonna reduce her cooldown and speed up the run and have her extend debuff duration, which is very powerful. On top of her skill, her like -1 turn on skill 2 and 3, it's great. And these, wait, I showed the gear of Armin, now I was at Kairis. Yeah, so the gear, this was from Labyrinth and rolled terribly. Wait, was it? No, actually I got this from Golem. Yeah, because it's item level 41. Just went with that, some offensive stats, I guess. It's mostly about the effectiveness and health, to be honest. Look at her stats, 64% effectiveness. It's all about effectiveness and having her survive. And then the extra speed is just a plus to have her apply poison more often. This, it's pretty much like, it's all good. The attack percentage is, I don't care about it. Only +6 because it rolled low and it's not perfect substats. I don't work on items that don't have perfect substats. This is perfect substats. It's on a hit set, but this is not the type of set that I will be sticking with because it drops from Wyvern. I will be switching to a mix of health and defense set for her just to up her survival. But the substats are, everything is good for her though, so it was worth bringing to +9. This is, I mean, I got this from Golem. Effectiveness and defense is perfect on the substats. The crit damage, I guess it boosts her damage a bit, but it got speed and I want her to go more often, so it worked out. I got it +12, but I'm gonna stop there. These, I mean, it's just trash, just to get the set bonus mostly and whatever substat I can get. And this thing, I just switched it now, got some effectiveness. The rest I don't care about, but it's on a health set, so it ups her survival. Definitely need better necklace and rings. Akates. This weapon, yeah, Golem. Effectiveness and speed is useful, but yeah, I don't know why I brought it to... Oh, because it rolled speed, it kept rolling speed. I mean, 1 or 2 speed, but I mean 6 speed, that's pretty good early on. Low item level, but every substat is useful here. Unfortunately, it's low item level, so I'm not gonna work on it much further. This is actually perfect substats. The roll were pretty good, I believe, for a item level 55, so I just went with it, plus 12. So, like, just great piece early on. This is a health main, but it has flat defense. Only plus 6, because I'm just waiting for an upgrade, to be honest. Probably gonna go with either speed main stat or health main stat, because she scales off of health. Everything scales off of her own health. Her soul burn is actually very powerful, but I don't use it. I just auto everything. Maybe an adventure. Abyss. There are some floors in Abyss where I actually did manual. I was like getting hit with bad luck too often, and I didn't want to run like 10 times the whole thing and leave it on auto. So I just decided to just manual it near the end. This I actually just got. It rolled flat health on the plus 3, so I'm just gonna keep it like this because it's not a health main stat. But I did like the substat, so that's why I decided to plus 3. This is just garbage for now. Mostly for the set. Daydream Joker on her, well, that's just because I don't have anything better. I do have Maga Raha's Tome, which I got recently. It's gonna work on skill 2 and 3. I could use it, but it's like, it's not a rush. I mean, I don't need that small amount of combat readiness, to be honest. That extra damage this provides does help. And yeah, that's it. Akates is definitely the lower CP in my team. Tarnargar is not even geared. He's not even geared. This from Labyrinth. It's good, but didn't roll well. Not quite sure where that's from. Probably just Golem. Yeah, it's item level 41. 42 is Labyrinth. Golem. I mean, these items are bad. Just, this is from the Abyss. It rolled pretty good, I believe, for its item level. Nemunas, I mean, need a bunch of crit and crit damage to really use her, and probably need some like this thing to be -1 turn cooldown. I don't think she can shine until mid game. Really, early game, Kairis is way too powerful. Way too powerful. In terms of debuff, she doesn't bring enough. Like, yes, this decreased hit chance is very strong, but it's only 2 turn out of a 5 turn cooldown, down to 4 if I skill it up. This dispelling can be quite good for Golem, but long cooldown. I don't want to invest Molagora into her. Felt like Akates, I feel that she's definitely top tier materials. She is, I prefer her over all the other healers in the game, to be honest. Attack down debuff is the strongest debuff in the game to up your survival. 2 turn, 50% chance. I mean, it was totally worth it. And this removes debuffs before healing. That's why it's godly. This doesn't heal too much, but it has invincibility. But yeah, that's my account, guys. I'm working on just making some 4 stars. I didn't really invest too much time into powering up fathers. I've been just working on 5-starring my team, and yeah, I mean, it's all about Golem for me. So I'm thinking now, should I just keep on farming Golem 8 until I have enough survival stats to push into Golem 9, which I think I can just do just fine, because now that we can get jewelry, I can get a lot of stats. Like, if I can get some good jewelry, like imagine Armin with like 30% defense on the neck, 30% defense on the ring. That's huge. A cat has percentage health on both. Kairis, let's say she get effectiveness here, and it's something good. I decide to actually enhance. and she'd get like percentage health or percentage defense here. And then I can find some pretty good item level 71, like wait, 70. This drops from Golem. What else did I use from Golem in my core team? It's item level 70. Look, Golem, I mean, it's not bad. This gear is not bad. Early on, I didn't work on putting any gear on. I didn't want to deal with the remove cost, but the price is low on tier 4 and below. So it was worth doing, but I only did it on pieces that were decent. I thought I had more. Okay, let me just show you real quick here. If I sort this by level, you can see that like my account is very like it's like brand new, and I didn't invest that much time, because early on it's not about days played, it's about hours that you put in. Because I could just go on for more than a month non-stop, to be honest. Like, that's just the way it is. You see, like, item level 70. There's I got some decent pieces in there, but nothing is worth like flat health. I'm not gonna work on enhancing it. I need to be picky. A mix of defense and offensive stats, I don't like it. It has to be all or mostly all defense, and if it's offense, it has to be. I can use it on a health or defense set if I decide to put that on like Carmen Rose, but it's gonna be mostly attack set with offensive stats. So yes, I have to be picky, but it's good. It's working out. This 6 speed turns into 30 speed base if I do enhance this thing. It already has some 2 good substats for a defensive set, so I'm gonna think about it if I'm gonna enhance it. This is a bad start because flat health and yeah, effect resistance, don't need that on an attack set. But yeah, it's about deciding which gear you're gonna enhance. Yeah, I did show my gear on Lorena. In terms of so my artifacts real quick, Hell Cutter definitely can invest into this and put it on Lorena. It'd be better than that axe, that ascending axe. And Tarnar Guard can use Ancient Sheet, which she is using already. Just need to enhance it. Like, look, I've been getting these Eliha's knife, but I mean, I have Karin now, so yeah, there's a use for them. But yeah, I didn't have a thief before. Now thinking about it, I have a thief. I can do some of these annoying adventures that require like 2 thieves in world, and I can put some gear on her. That's cool. That's cool. In other, these are my materials. Got some catalysts. Nothing crazy. And finally, I'll show you guys my this I need for Acatus. That's why I've been stocking up on those. And finally, wait, yeah, the labyrinth. Look, 100%. It's important to 100% your labyrinth. And yeah, 28% on this. I'm just gonna keep on working on. I want to unlock zone 3. I did grab the epic gear from the chest from these 2 levels. So yeah, I want to unlock zone 3 so I can access the item level 45 speed set, because I could get some decent pieces in there. And spirit altars. Yeah, here's the hunts. So Golem 8, Wyvern 7, and Banshee 6. And the Abyss, I've been able to do 3 floors every day, every single day. Already floor 49, it's a joke. I mean, I'm gonna be having problems soon probably, because I won't be able to use Kairos. It's gonna be some dispelling non-stop, but yeah, so far so good. 52 is the tier 5 item level 75 lifesteal set. That's where it starts dropping. But yeah, that's my progress. Look at how much gold I have, how many sky stones, my adventure. I mean, yeah, normal, it's done. Been working on the world. 1 is complete. 2 complete. leveling is not complete, I think. Oh yeah, it is. Then it is definitely Sabara. I just checked. Yeah, I need to work on that. And yeah, a lot of Sky Stones and Molagora to grab from here. And with proper investment of the Molagora, it's gonna go into my core. And Akates, definitely want that -1 turn cooldown on her. It's like, I only need 2 more. I do have these already, so that's gonna be great. The healing increase, I could go for it. I have 2 Molagora go. I'm not sure if I had other plans for it, for them. I can definitely get that +10% healing. Kairis, I could get increased poison chance, but her skill 2 and 3 together is enough to apply enough poison, so I don't need to work on that. Carmen Rose, I can see myself using her, I believe, in Golem 11. Because fire heroes are stronger here. I'm gonna have to bring Hazel. I'm gonna have to decide on which comp I'm gonna use, but I think I'm just gonna keep Kairis. I need Kairis, Akatis together, that's for sure. Like 100% for sure. Armin can be replaced. And Carmen Rose can be replaced. So I got 2 core heroes for stage 11. I could bring Hazel for sustain. Don't really need speed down, but the debuffs, I'm gonna have to recheck the stage, but I think the boss does get attack and defense buff from one of the ads. I'm gonna have to check it out. I actually will need more debuff removal, I think. Maybe I could introduce Nemunas, another dispeller. Deals damage based on the target's max health with skill 2. I'll have to think about it, to be honest. Carmen Rose can be a decent farmer, but she doesn't have enough survival stats. She just eventually just dies. Lorena needs defense down. I want to rely on just pure poison to take out the boss. So I'll have to think about it. I'm really liking what Armin brings to the group, to be honest. Like I could stay with Armin. Just get that to 4 turns. Could increase the chance here, but there's just 1 Molagora go, and I have the Dragon's Wrath. I could definitely do this. Get a ton of defense on Armin and have her heal the group more and have stronger barriers. Definitely will have to brainstorm here, and yeah, I'm gonna do 4-star and 5-star summoning tickets instead of Moonlight Summon, so might pull something OP there. We'll see. I will see. And the final thing I wanted to show is, I don't quite remember. What did I want to show? I mean, there is free heroes I can obtain. I can get Silk if I want, but I need to work on Hazel some more. Almost there. When I get the goddess statue, I could go and farm a labyrinth where I can kill mysterious magic test subjects and grab some statues at the same time and have her done and just power her up to 5-star, test her out in the group. Yeah, I will have to test it out. Thing is, I will not have someone that debuffs, remove buffs from the boss. So that attack buff is quite dangerous, but it will speed up the run with that unhealable attack buff. That's the thing, I don't care about the attack buff. Poison will do all the work. I'm gonna have to brainstorm some more. I wanted to test Jetch instead of Carmen Rose. He's really good. It's a high chance that I can apply this decreased hit chance 1 turn, but maybe Kairis extends the debuff, and this is gonna have him have 50% chance to miss. That continuous healing is gonna be great. The speed increase, well, I mean, it's gonna attack the boss faster, and the boss is gonna counter attack more often. But the spell here is gonna be quite useful. That was my plan. Jet with Akates taking care of the debuffs and the stuns. Jet could, yeah, he was the hero I was working on getting. I need to help guildmates 13 more times. Elson, I mean, he got hit by the nerf bat. It's too much. Silk, I don't need her damage. I can get the speed from Jetch, and he can sustain the group quite well. Continuous healing is godly. But yeah, don't need her for Golem. So that's where I'm at with this account, and I'll make so many more videos. It's just with the new patch hitting, I didn't have quite enough time, and I was working on all the Abyss floors on my account 1 to make some guides for those. But yeah, stay tuned guys, I'll make a bunch of videos for this account and guides and all that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos if you haven't already. Peace out for now.